What is up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. How are you guys doing tonight? It's hump day. How you guys doing tonight, D3 fam? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Got a good show today. Plenty of stuff to talk about as usual. Hey, wait for you guys to come on. Wow, good news, big news yesterday for Orange County. As you guys know, but we talk about that in a second with going into the yellow tier, one of the most lenient tiers out there. So we'll talk about that. But hey, plenty to talk about. Wait for you guys to get on. You guys have any questions, comments, and things like that, feel free to ask me, folks. But good stuff we could talk about today. Um, let's see. Go through my agenda real quick. Latest topics, we could talk about that. We could talk about breaking news, of course. The attendance, we could talk about the attendance at Disneyland. It seems to be more than it's supposed to be in recent weeks. We could talk about, hey, virtual queues, the future of that. We'll fast just put a poll up on the community page about will the virtual queue be around for a while. We could talk about that and other things you guys want to talk about. So, with that being said, folks, let's go. I'll wait for you guys to get on here. Give you guys a few more minutes. But hey, it's been a good day so far. You know, weather's nice. Can't wait to get back to the parks. If you guys don't know, I'll be going back to the parks June 25th, which is my birthday. So I'll be going out there and I'll probably look at the calendar again since there are more dates available. And believe it or not, might be going out there next time I'm out there, won't have to wear a mask, which is incredible right there. So I'm gonna look at the calendar and see what my options are. If I want to do a multi-day pass again, or if I want to do a park hopper pass, which I'm doing next month. So, but I'll probably be out there to cover downtown Disney, of course, and things like that. So in the meantime, I'll keep you guys updated. Then I have some more info, good informative videos coming your way in the near future. So we'll see. We can talk about that if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that. So, but hey, I'm here for you guys if you got some questions. But yeah, folks, yeah, plenty of stuff to talk about. Let's see. I can't wait to get back to Disneyland. I hope the parks are not as. I know it's gonna be more crowded, but I hope the parks are not super crowded, as what I'm here for what I'm hearing. So hopefully they're not super crowded. They're supposed to be at 35% capacity pretty soon if they're not already, which is about, I believe, 50,000 is the maximum capacity for Disneyland, and 50,000 is the maximum capacity for DCA. So if you do that, you're looking at about 17,500 people at each park, which is roughly about 35,000 people at the parks at any given time during this time. So, Linda, hey, welcome. How are you? Welcome aboard. Are you visiting Florida, Disney, or um, Disneyland, California? That's my home park. So, I'm talking about a bit. I was just in Orlando about back in March. I was in Orlando at Disney World for a week. So, but I'm talking about Disneyland here. The exciting news that they are going to be expanding the capacity in a very near future. Right now, it's at 25%, and as of yesterday, Orange County here, the county that Disneyland is located in, just got approved down into the less lenient tier, which is the yellow tier, which allows up to 35% capacity. So they may give a little bit more room for that, but I'll just mention the capacity for Disneyland is listed at 50,000, and the capacity at DCA is also listed at 50,000. So you're gonna have like roughly about 17,500 at each park, which is about 35,000. It may seem congested because Disneyland is a little bit more intimate. So we're gonna talk about that when more people come along. What's up, Lori? How are you? Yes, yeah. So yeah, Disneyland Linda is my home park. So if you want to know anything about Disneyland, I'm the person to ask here. I know it pretty much like the back of my hand. And Disney World, I'm getting a little bit more familiar with Disney World too. So, but good to have you here, Linda. Shannon, hey, how you doing, Shannon? Welcome. Just right on time. So, um, yeah, we're gonna be just talking about waiting some more people get on here. Just talk about that. Since I got some of you guys on here now, I want to hear your opinions on what do you guys think about the. I put a poll up on the community page. What do you guys think about the virtual queue slowly being used on more Disney attractions? So this is a precursor of them replacing the fast pass. So that's the question of the week: is do you think the virtual queues will replace the fast pass system? So if you haven't voted on there, go ahead and vote on the community page. And I think right now, I think people think so far, the few that voted so far believe that it is going to replace it. I think it's going to replace it myself. So if you guys know me and TC had a nice discussion earlier, going back and forth over text about this. So I guess we agree to disagree on this one. I think he's thinking that fast passes are going to come back. So, but I think they might to an extent. But I think in the long run, I think that the virtual queue is going to be around for good. So I like it. I think it's be more better too, be more efficient. When it comes to cost for like machines and stuff like that, you get rid of the machines and all that stuff. So I think it's more efficient in my opinion. But all right, let's see. Lori says, "Or is the original Magic Kingdom?" Yeah, yeah, we're the original Magic Kingdom. So they call it Magic Kingdom out there in Disney World. That's the Disneyland out there. So that's how they distinguish about each of the parks out there. So, but yeah, um, I want to hear from you guys. Yeah, another thing is just the attendance. I'm hearing like mixed people saying that it's crowded, some people it's not crowded. But when I was out there, I had some friends that was just out there uh, Monday and yesterday. They said it was perfect. So I just say it's just crowded at certain areas of the parks. So it depends where you go. But yeah, let me see. Let's see what else we can talk about. I have you guys on here. Yeah, I think that's about it. We could talk about that. Any other questions? Oh, the new menu, the PIMS menu for the coming out for Avengers Campus. That looks really interesting. I think they should release that news this week. So, what are your thoughts about that? Linda had a question. I like more efficient food ordering system by cell phone. They should do away with the lines food. I agree, Linda. That's a very good point. Yeah, cause as you see, I had just recently put a video out on Monday about how to order on a mobile ordering feature on an app. So very efficient. It eliminates lines. I think that's the way they're going. They're trying to get rid of the lines all around. So that's why I think the virtual queue is going to be around because I think those days of overcrowding and waiting 3.5 hours for a ride are probably going to be over. So Shannon says the food at Adventures Campus look good. Yes, it looks really amazing. I can't wait to go when I go next month to try a couple of those delicious treats they've been showing on there. That chicken sandwich looks insane. So might need like 2 or 3 people just to eat that. And just want to know how much something like that costs. Number two, um, Disney stuff. What's up, Disney stuff? How you doing? Enjoy your Disney stuff. When was your last visit? When did you go to Disneyland, Disney and stuff? I'm glad you had a good time. What all did you do out there? Did you do stuff multiple times? How many times did you ride the different attractions? Did you get on things like 2 or 3 times or what? What was your experience like, Disney and stuff? Yeah, Lori loves Marvel movies. Yeah, but I'm anticipating to see Marvel Avengers Campus. So I'm been waiting to see that how it's gonna come along and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, we could talk about that or what else you guys want to talk about. What other questions you guys have for me tonight? So but it's nothing really big, exciting news breaking right now. I think that's the latest right now. Is just the capacity right now. So, but but yeah. That's about it right there. Let's see. Let me catch up with some of these questions right here. Uh, but yeah, but yeah. Other than that, let's see. So far, so good. Crystal, welcome, Crystal. How are you? I am great, Crystal. Thanks for joining me. Yes, I'm. Hopefully, I'll be going out to. I'll be going to downtown Disney this weekend and meet some friends. So, Shannon, what's the capacity at right now? What's the capacity now? Um, 25%, but it's gonna move up to 35%. So, I did the math a little bit earlier. So the real true capacity at Disneyland is 50,000, which means at 35%, it'll be about 17,500 people. So, but yeah, if they do it at 35%, I think they're gonna cheat a little bit. I think they're gonna get a little bit more than 35% in there. So I'm thinking probably closer to like 40% capacity. So we'll see. We'll see. And they may get 20,000 people in there. You never know with them. Uh, hey Sean, how you doing, Sean? Nice to see you guys a couple of weeks ago over at Tweeter Joe's. So I hope to run you guys in there soon. But yeah, I'm going back out to downtown Disney on Friday to meet some friends out there. That's gonna be fun. So have some dinner. I think we're gonna be eating at Naples. So but that's gonna be good. Um, yeah. Any other questions out there you guys might have? Disney related questions you guys just probably thought about anything under the sun. I could try to answer that. Like, what's the best bathrooms at Disneyland, in my opinion? I can talk about that if you guys want to know that. I'll share that with you. Like, where I think the best restrooms are at. So we can talk about that stuff or anything you want to know. I'm here for you guys forever long you want to talk. So you never been to Naples. Yeah, it is pretty good, Krista. Naples is really good, actually. It surprised me. Some of these restaurants, their Italian food is not really Italian food. It's that canned stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, I think I have the lasagna. See, my rule of thumb is when I try a restaurant like that, and if they're spaghetti, the two things I try first are the signatures, the spaghetti and lasagna. Now, if those two kind of taste like SpaghettiOs, yuck. That's not a good place. But this place is tasted authentic. It was very good. I was really impressed with Naples, so I'm glad I'm going back. Yeah, it was very good. So we get the chance to try it. That's my recommendation for you, Crystal, for both you guys, you and Sean. So Keith, welcome. How you doing? Keith's question says, "What does it mean for California being in a new COVID color?" More guests. Good question, Keith. Well, we're in yellow. Actually, I think 40 other counties are in yellow now. So that means more attendance. I believe certain events, 50% at certain indoor places like restaurants and stuff, movie theaters, theme parks, 35% capacity. Disneyland, which is like about at Disneyland at 35% capacity, is about 17,000, 18,000 people. Um, but as far as out of state people, no word on out of state guests yet. So you guys might have to wait until at least June 15th. They may release that news around June 15th. By the way, which means I think we're right on pace for being out of mass by June 15th. So you got about 3 more weeks to go, about a month to go. They'll be so happy if we go maskless again. That'll be so great. So that means like the next time I be at Disneyland, I have to wear a mask. That would be so amazing. So, but I'm thinking for out of state guests, they may wait. They're gonna probably say something around June 15th, and probably soon after that, out of state guests will probably be welcome to come in. So, good days ahead. Just think about it's making so much progress. I think the vaccine, everybody's getting the vaccine and all that good stuff, which is awesome. So that's what's helping us go so fast. Let's see. That's good. Maybe go next time. Yeah, Chris. So you definitely trust. Definitely try that. What do you think? What did you think of Trader Joe's? Not Trader Joe's. Torita Joe's. So some people like it, some people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good. So MS, how you doing? What is the best way to arrive at the park? Park specifically, keeping content coming. Oh, thank you very much, MS. Um, it depends. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. I love Mickey and Friends. I love parking in the Pixar Pals, number one. But it depends what time you get to the park. Sometimes if you get there like a little bit after the park opens, you can just cruise right into the parking structure. Um, some people like back before pre-COVID. I think the city of Anaheim used to shut down Mickey and Friends for crowd control, like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I used to go to the parks in the afternoon. If that was the case, I would park over at Toy Story parking lot and just walk across the street down Harbor Boulevard. So it depends. To answer your question, it depends what time of day, which day it is. If it's like let's just think about everything's back to normal. If everyone once everything is back to normal, I would say if you're going for a full day, I would say just go for the parking structure. You can do that. You have several options to walk. You can, I think the trams once the trams are back up and running, you can do that. You can walk back through downtown Disney and you could take the bridge back over like that. But if you're like a local like myself, you can park over at Toy Story if you don't mind walking a few blocks. So, but that's if you're going to either parks. But you have more options if you're going to downtown Disney. You can park over at the Simba parking lot. I think that's like $10. Then you have another option if you're going to downtown Disney. You can park over at, I've said this before, at Anaheim Garden Walk, which is like hourly or something like that. You pay about probably about the same amount, maybe a few dollars more. Depends how late you stay. So hope that answered your question. So MS. All right. Shannon says, are the hotels around the park open? Yes, they are starting to open back up. Actually, there's some of my friends who are coming this weekend. They are staying at some of the hotels. I think the Anaheim Hotel is open. Um, I think the hotel on Fifth is open. I forgot the name of that hotel. The Grand something right across the street is open. Yeah, a few of them are reopening right now. So, which is a very good sign because Northern California people are coming down more frequently now. So, yeah, more hotels are opening up, which is very good. So that's a good thing. Uh, let's see. Earl of Sandwich. What was that referred to, Lori? Did someone ask that? Oh, okay. Crystal said Torito Joe's is okay. I agree. There are way better restaurants in LA. I mean, better than that's a chain restaurant, Torito Joe's anyway. So much better options of Mexican food, in my opinion. But for Disney on Disney property, that's pretty decent. So I prefer the restaurant inside of Disneyland. I think is really good too. The Rancho Hotel by Big Thunder. Not the hotel, Rancho restaurant by Big Thunder. That's a really good, decent food over there. And I love their taco salads and I love their pretty much their tacos, their burritos, I should say. Let's see. Crystal's answering Shannon says yes, there is a hotel's open. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Earl of Sandwich. You like Earl of Sandwich downtown Disney, Lori? That's one of my new favorite to go spots too. I had that last time I was over there. So Earl of Sandwich is good stuff. I would think I was raving about that last week. Especially if you're like hungry, you don't want to wait for food. They're pretty efficient. They're pretty quick too. I love their potato wedges. They're delicious. All right, let's see. Oblivious Dad, welcome, sir. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a good day. You're right on time, man. We were just talking about the new capacity at Disneyland and all that good stuff. So you haven't really missed anything. We're just catching up, just talking about some new people here, So, but yeah, Kylie, hey, how are you doing, Kylie? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So, but yeah, we just been talking about what's gonna be like. It's gonna be more crowded. Um, but if you guys are just now arriving, I just mentioned earlier I put a new poll up to vote for you guys to vote. If you guys have already voted already, great. But the question of the week is: do you think that the virtual queues will replace the fast pass system? So I think so. That's my that's my honest opinion right there. I think that's going to be the future, you know. So, but yeah, I think they're definitely going to replace the fast pass system. I think it's going to be more efficient too. It's not going to be as crazy as Rise of Resistance, you know. So they're going to be just like you. I think they're going to be just like the queues they use for Downtown Disney. Using the queue code, just come back. So I like it. I say keep it. Keep the virtual queues. Let's see. Make sure I caught everybody's questions up here. Good questions so far. I want to hear you guys. I want to hear about you guys. What are your favorite? You guys know about my favorite attractions. I want to hear about some of your favorite attractions at Disneyland and at DCA. Like, what do you guys have to do first when you get to the parks? What's your agenda? Linda. All right, let's see. I want to hear that. What are your favorite attractions? What are your go-tos when you get to the parks? What do you have to have? What do you got to do? That's one of the questions you guys can answer for me. You guys already know my answer, so okay, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys have to do when you go to the parks? I see some Haunted Mansion. Linda says Haunted Mansion, great. Crystal says always Big Thunder. Very good answer, Crystal. Yeah, Big Thunder is like my top five. You know, so like I said, it's either I try to hit space first, then I probably run over to Big Thunder. I try to do Space Mountain at least 2 or 3 times. Then I run to Big Thunder, then run to Indiana Jones. So, but yeah. Shannon says Pirates and Haunted Mansion are always first. Good choices. Keith says Indiana Jones. Yes, that's very smart, Keith, because Indiana Jones gets crowded. Let's see. Keith says favorite is Peter Pan. Not a fan of the wait. Yeah, yeah, the Peter Pan is good. Yet the wait can get kind of lengthy. I agree with that, Keith. I'm thinking that might get a virtual queue pretty soon because that whole area over there gets really congested, especially with the new Snow White Enchanted Wish attraction. So I'm pretty sure one of those attractions will get a virtual queue in the very near future. Sean says Star Tours, old school Star Tours, yes. Now, Sean, have you been chosen as a rebel spy? That happened to me the last time I was out there. I was chosen for as a rebel spy. That's the first time it's ever happened. That's pretty cool on Star Tours. So Star Tours is a classic. They brought the classic version back, by the way. I like that. So, oh, I've heard a rumor that they will be upgrading Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard that might get a makeover. That might get a new track or something like that. That'll be fun. That'll be really cool if they, especially with the Adventures Campus is opening up. That'll be really cool if Guardians got a new additional track or another version or something like that. All right, let's see. Oblivion's at Space Mountain at Disneyland, Screaming over at DCA. Haven't been on Credit Coaster yet. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like the Incredicoaster. I like the Incredicoaster. You got to do Incredicoaster at night when you go. Oblivion's dad. Do it at both. It's two different experiences. One at daytime and a one at nighttime. The night is so much fun. So, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but nighttime is really cool on Incredicoaster. You got to do it at least 2 times. One is in the daytime, once at night. Nero's has been a spy yet. Yeah, I think because it was just like right now is the best time to go because they only have like about 10 people at a time, so they don't have that many options. So your chances of being picked as a spy increase quite a bit. So hey, like I said, that's the best time to go right now. You might get picked. Let's see. Second favorite is the Matterhorn bobsleds, which is scary because of its age. Yes, yes, Matterhorn is always a good classic. That's another rumor going around that are they gonna they may how what are they gonna exactly do to Matterhorn? Are they gonna retract it? I think they should retract Matterhorn and make it much smoother. So they may retract that after they fix the exterior or like the foundation and stuff for that first. So, but yeah, it is a rickety ride. That's what makes it so fun. It feels like you're gonna fall off or you're gonna die. Good answer, Linda. Um, Crystal says at DCA we have to Toy Story Mania. That's another good one, Crystal. What's your high score on Toy Story Mania? Crystal, what's your high score on Toy Story Mania? Have you cracked 200,000? Have you cracked 300,000? So, but I think my highest on Toy Story, I think I cracked 200,000 once. So, all right, let's see. I think I answered some of these questions already. But yeah, that's on the table tonight. Like, what's your favorite attraction? Another thing I can ask you guys: what do you have to eat when you go to each park? Like, what do you have to eat when you go to at Disneyland or DCA? What do you have to eat? Or what? And another question, like, what would you like to try? Is there something new you would like to try that you haven't tried before, or a place you haven't eaten yet? So I still want to eat at the Carthay Circle restaurant. That's where I want to eat at DCA. So that's probably on my list. I've already eaten at Lampshade Lounge. That's really good. So highly recommend that. All right, looking at some of these questions. Keith says, I always get off of Matterhorn beat up and a headache. Yeah, Matterhorn's really rough. I think that's what they're working on right now to try to smooth things out. So, but yeah, I mean the old school Matterhorn when they had like the dual seating, the tandem seating where they would have the cushions. Those were the best seats in my opinion. But it was kind of awkward because you was like if you didn't have like a if you were like uh, it was perfect if you were a couple. If you sit with your boyfriend or girlfriend, it was perfect. You could snuggle in that. But if you're like sitting with a relative, it was really awkward in those old school tandem seats on Matterhorn. But they were comfortable with the cushions, So, all right, let's see. Oblivion's dad says Tower of Terror is up there. Looking forward to checking that out. Mission Breakout. I love Mission Breakout. I think this is the I just straight said Mission Breakout is way better than Tower of Terror. Disneyland version, that is. 10 times better than Tower of Terror. So you get different variations. You have 6 different variations this time compared to like a couple of them. So, but yeah, you have multiple variations of uh, Mission Breakout, compared to Tower of Terror. But that's that. Let's see. Um, Crystal said, I can't remember. I think over 200,000 once. Oh, okay. Over 200,000. That's pretty good, Crystal. Yeah, that's still pretty good. 200,000 is a really good score. That's like really good score right there. Um, yeah, my goal, I want to crack 2,000. I want to try to get 250. That's my ultimate. I see people get like 300,000 on there. So, but 200 is very good to be exact. That's really good for you. Let's see. Keith says, um, I'm cheap. I always wait to eat McDonald's. That's good, Keith. Hey, more power to you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's very smart, Keith. As a matter of fact, that's very smart. You know what? I do the same thing, man. You know what I do? This is what I do when I back had when we had the APs. I would normally go, especially if I went in the afternoon. I would stop over at Rubio's, right off of the Euclid Avenue, over in the Anaheim shopping, over in Anaheim Plaza. Either stop at Rubio's or I stop at Wendy's. to get load up with some lunch or something like that. Or I stop at Rubio's for lunch, and the park closed, I want to stop over at if I didn't want to deal with downtown Disney, I just hop back on the freeway, get off, have Wendy's for dinner. You know, I'm just like you. That's very smart. Shoot, I'm cheap too. Especially if you had an AP, if you're an AP holder, people hardly eat in the parks. I mean, I've stopped at numerous places outside of the park, so no shame in that. McDonald's, good for you. More power to you. Let's see. Ghirardelli. Oblivion says if we go to Ghirardelli for free sample chocolates, then get ice cream. Yes, I love those free samples too. You gotta eat them quick because especially if it's hot, they melt right away. You can't put them in your pocket. I made that mistake a few times, so I've forgotten about it. So I get home, I see this like melted chocolate in my pocket. Not cool. But those chocolates are delicious. Let's see. All right, make sure I'm catching up on some of these questions right here. I think I'm all caught up with the questions. Yeah, good questions so far, guys. Very good questions so far. Or good answers, I should say. Very good answers. Yeah. Um, Crystal says we get cupcakes. We get cupcakes at the end of the night and bring them home. Where do you get the cupcakes from, Crystal? Oh, speaking of cupcakes, my favorite cupcakes are sprinkles. I gotta get back to sprinkles. I gotta give me some sprinkles cupcakes. Love the sprinkles cupcakes. Those are so delicious. So, like, do you get the where do you get it? You get them from Main Street, Crystal? Where do you get your cupcakes from? But sprinkles is the bomb. I always get like two. I love the salty caramel uh, cupcake, and I get the strawberry ones. Each time I go to downtown Disney, I gotta get those cupcakes. I have to see if it's open back up. I don't know. I haven't checked to see if Sprinkles is reopened yet. So the Candy Palace. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's a good thing. Sometimes I used to back in the day when I used to eat candy. I used to get the cherry sours. I used to have to get those every time I left the park. So, but yeah, I don't eat candy that much anymore. So I just stick to like the other sweets. I stick to like cakes and cupcakes, pies. I bring those home with me. Let's see. Linda says, "I wish they had a food place. Oh, they other allergy-free food. A lot of allergy kids. Yes, very true, very true. I think there's some. We have a few uh, members of the D3 family who are have allergies on here. I'm sure they could probably help you out too. I think Disney's very good at that of accompanying people with allergies. So that's one good thing that they do as well too. But they should. I agree with you. They should have a specific place tailored for people with allergies and things like that, different food allergies. Gluten free and all that stuff. So they should have one specifically for people, with sensitive systems. I agree with 100% with you on that. Um, I might do some research for you guys on that, like which quick service restaurants, which dishes they offer for people with allergies and things like that. I might do a video on that. So good stuff. All right. So speaking of that, I think I have one more video coming out for you guys in the near future. Um, I might do a video on. I just did it on mobile ordering. I might just do a next video on or like a refresher on how to actually make a reservation for a regular restaurant, sit down restaurant in the park. So since everything's getting pushed toward the app now, so I might do that in the near future. Or I got one coming up too. I'm doing a Dole Whip one as well. So, um, but yeah, I'm waiting till it gets a little bit warmer before I do that video. That's gonna be fun. Let's see. All right. any more questions, comments coming in right there. I think I'm caught up with you guys so far. I saw a couple of new people here. You guys see anyone's first, second time here? Welcome, welcome aboard. So good to have some newcomers. Continue to grow. We've added like 40 new people this month, guys. That's incredible. 40 new members of the D3 family. So it must be doing something right. Must be great content on here. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. That's awesome. 1400 is right around the corner. So good stuff right there. Oh, and this is not. I think this is going to be. Still, I have another project in the works for you guys. Um, I haven't got 100% confirmation on it, but once it's confirmed, I have another project I'm working on, and once it's finalized, I'll let you guys know what it is. So it's about to be another collaboration coming in the near future. So with another person too. So I have Disneyland Beach gonna be nuts. Disneyland Beach is gonna be always gonna be my favorite. Plus I have another person that reached out to me as well. So that's gonna be fun as well. So once that gets finalized, I'll let you guys know. I'm excited about it, but I wait until we get the final logistics on that. That's gonna be so much fun. So look out for that. Look out for more announcements to come. All right, let's see. Uh, didn't see the Disneyland Beach tonight. Yeah, I don't think he dropped anything yet over there yet. So I don't think he's working on something. Let's see, Splash Mountain or Grizzly River Run? Oh, good question. Good question, Oblivious Dad. Ooh, Grizzly River Run all day long. Grizzly River Run all day long. Get twice as wet on that ride. It's fun. Way better than Splash. I like Splash Mountain, but if you want to get in a hot day, Grizzly River Run, hands down. Hands down. I do that all day long. Even a single rider line is much better. So, Grizzly River Run. Plus, Disney World Splash Mountain is better than ours here. So, but compared to Disneyland here, Disneyland Purpose, Grizzly River Run is better. Good one. All right. Yes, Grizzly. I like that compare. I like that Oblivious Dad. Give me another one. Give me another one to compare Grizzly, Oblivious Dad. Which one is better? I like that. Um, let's see. All right, Crystal. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you soon, Crystal. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. What else? But yeah, Grizzly River Run is good. Love Grizzly River Run. Um, there's one in Florida. I think it's Cali Rapids, Cali River Rapids in Florida at Animal Kingdom. It's just okay, but Grizzly River Run is much better. Star Tours or Soarin'? Very good. Both are really good. I would have to pick Soarin' for this one. I'll pick Soarin' because this is the reason. You get all the sensory in Soarin'. You're really flying. I feel like you're really flying in Soarin'. The music is cool. So I like Soarin'. This just hits the spot with Soarin'. Soarin' over California. So be more specific. Now, if you say Soarin' around the world versus um, Star Tours, Star Tours in. But if it's Star Tours versus Soarin' over California, I pick Soarin' over California. So there you go. Um, that's a good one. Another good one. But yeah, Star Tours is an all-time favorite too. Classic. All right, let's see. Yeah, Soarin' is always gonna be good. Speaking of soaring, I hope they really need. I hope they get an updated version of soaring out over California because I am tired of looking at downtown LA 20 years ago. You know, a lot has changed. If you guys are from LA, downtown is totally different now. It's much more high, more so many more high rises, so many things develop around Staples Center. You got LA Live down here. I would love to see an updated version of soaring over California, especially since a lot of things have changed. So they really need to update that. Yeah. So let's see. Questions, questions, questions. Um, I think I'm almost caught up with you guys. Let's probably go about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes possibly, if that with you. If you guys have anything you might want to add. Um, but yeah, Soren is good. But I like our compared to, let's see, if I wanted to compare both Sorens, like Soren versus Disney World, I like ours better anyway. So, Space Mountain or Incredicoaster. Okay, that's a good one right there. Um, I would say Space Mountain. Space Mountain, classic ride. Hyperspace Mountain, too, yeah. Space Mountain all day, you know. Now, if you put Incredicoaster versus, let's go to Florida. Versus, what's the one in Florida? Rocket Roller Coaster. That's another good one. I say Rocket Roller Coaster. And the debate Space Mountain versus Space Mountain here. I will say Space Mountain here all day. Ours is much better than Magic Kingdom in Florida, of course. Okay. Linda says, with all the remodeling of older rides, do you think they will add any new rides to Disneyland? Very good question, Linda. As you know, Disneyland is landlocked, so um, they're gonna probably have to get rid of some old rides to get a new ride. So yeah, they're gonna probably have to get rid of something. So that's what I'm thinking. Tomorrowland is gonna be the best shot at getting something totally brand new now. That's probably at least 5 years away. So yeah, we're gonna probably get something brand new in Tomorrowland next over at Disneyland. Now in DCA, is still on the table. The new e-ticket attraction for Avengers Campus is probably simply going to be the newest attraction over there. But let me backtrack. Let me backtrack. You know, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Mickey's Runaway Railroad is coming in a couple of years over in Toontown. Forgot about that. Toontown's getting one in 2023. So that's gonna probably be the newest attraction, brand new attraction is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway over in Toontown. That's gonna be coming to Disneyland. That's probably be the next big attraction, brand new attraction coming to Disneyland. So other than that, we're gonna probably have to wait a little bit. So um but yeah, as far as brand spanking new attraction, everything you might get a couple of makeovers here and there. Of course, Splash Mountain's getting made over. So that's gonna be probably another year or so. That's totally brand spanking new. Other than, like I said, other than over in Toontown, Tomorrowland's gonna be probably the best area to get something. Because they're gonna probably have to gut the entire area. They're gonna probably gut the submarines. Maybe do something with Autopia. Open that space up. You have a new attraction right there. Plus, you got the Star Wars Launch Bay. That's gonna probably be a spot for a new attraction too. So, but yeah, there you go. Star Wars took over Old American Scenes building for, yeah. But yeah, Star Wars, that's going to be gone. The launch bay is going to be gone, I've heard. That's going to be closing. So that's going to be something totally new in the near future. So, Oblivion's dad, most boring ride at either park. Let's see. The most boring ride, I would say Disneyland. I would say Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh attraction. Um, let's see. At DCA, the most boring attraction. Let's see. What is the most boring attraction over at DCA? I like everything over at DCA though. Oh, I would say the Zephyr. The Zephyr is probably boring. The Zephyr is probably the most. It's cool. Nothing against the Zephyr, but it's just nice, chill ride. So the Zephyr is probably the most boring attraction at DCA in my opinion. So, um, any more questions? A few more questions for me. I think we're all caught up with you guys, folks. Good questions tonight. I love all these questions and answers. Good Q&A. Good stuff. Well, let's see. Linda has one more. All right, good question. What's the most loved ride by everybody? Most loved ride. Okay, let me start that off. Um, I got the, I love me some um, Rise of Resistance. My favorite attractions of all time. So if you take Rise of Resistance out of the equation, I would say my favorite ride is possibly Big Thunder. So yeah. Um, Small World, yeah. Small World, that's a classic attraction, yeah. So I can see why people think that's boring as well. Um, bring back the People Mover, yes. They need to bring back the People Mover. Good point, Lori. Haunted Mansion, yes. Haunted Mansion. I think that's a lot of people's favorite right there. Shannon, you got to get back. They made some good enhancements, made some good changes. Next time you come out, Shannon. So a lot of cool stuff they put in there. Let's see. All right, folks, we got about 10 minutes left. If that, I'll probably start wrapping things up. Linda says, I think that the train, everyone could ride it. The train is really good, Linda. I love the train. The train is awesome. I love the train. I like to either start it or finish the day. That's the thing. I like to finish the day on a train or something like that. Because once you get off the train, either done for the day or you're like, that's a good break. Good place to just relax. So, let's see. People Mover will be awesome. Yes, People Mover, they got to bring that in some form. They have to bring the People Mover back. All right. Let's see. Jeff. Sorry, just in time, Jeff. No problem, buddy. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Pretty much, we're just talking about everything under the sun, Jeff. Just talking about if the question of the day. You can check the poll. The question of the day is, do you think the virtual queues will replace FastPass? So go on the poll and vote for that. But so far we think it is going to replace it. But yeah, just that stuff. You're talking about the capacity expanding, increasing, Jeff. To 35%. Um, Possibility of when the out of state guests will be coming. So possibly after June 15th. So that's where I have it. But I think Oblivion's dad has been asking me these versus questions, which I've been enjoying so far. Oblivion's dad says he loves Space Mountain Radiant Springs Races. Radiant Springs Races is awesome. It's totally awesome. So, but yeah. Um, Other than that, folks, I'll probably start wrapping up really quick. But I think the next time, next time, like you said, like I told you, next time I'll probably be at the parks. Will be next month, June 25th. And I'll probably be over at downtown Disney before then. I might go out back out there next weekend or something like that to get some content, the latest content of what's going on over there. And I'm working on some more material, for you guys in the near future. So probably get some more. I might do another video coming out about. I just saw I put a video about mobile ordering. I might put another one out, possibly about how to make a reservation again, dining reservation. So, but yeah, look out for that good stuff, and probably I'll have another announcement coming in the near future about another project I'll be working on. So, but thank you, Shannon. So, anyway, folks, with that being said, folks, if there ain't not any more questions, I might call it a night early tonight, but very good discussion night, you guys. I really appreciate you guys chiming in. So, with that being said, folks, see you guys a little soon. And if you guys are new here, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this channel, and all that good stuff. And you guys take care. You guys have a good night. See you next week. And right there.